Hi there! Despite a worm-like creature exploding from a man's chest in the movie Aliens and other negative movie depictions, I'm far from xenophobic. In fact, my most beloved television show was the 60s sitcom My Favorite Martian. Now, how feasible is space alien contact? Since the temperature of outer space is near absolute zero, living planets must be close to stars. Besides our Sun, our nearest star, Proxima Centauri, is roughly 41 trillion kilometers away. Traveling at speeds of current space vehicles, 80,000 kilometers per hour, visitors would travel 600,000 years one way to see us. Advanced spacecraft traveling 100% faster could make the journey in only 300,000 years. Sarcasm here. Tedious? How about a technological breakthrough over 1,000,000 kilometers per hour? Now we're down to 30,000 years nonstop one way. Let's stretch our imagination and say over 1,000,000,000 kilometers per hour. Now we're down to 30 years nonstop one way. Imagine a car ride that long. Traveling at the speed of light would take 4.5 years. Finally, with Star Trek multiples of light speed, which violates the scientific principle that nothing can travel faster than light, we're still traveling 6 months to a year. Again, non-stop, just one way. Advanced technology is one thing, but what we're expected to accept is farcical. Potential speeds of current spacecraft versus potential speeds we're supposed to envision isn't merely comparing turtles to jackrabbits, but is like the slowness of paint drying compared to speeding rifle bullets, and then some. As for theoretical wormholes, which could supposedly allow shortcuts between remote areas of space, there is no evidence whatsoever for their existence. They are pure fantasy. For argument's sake, let's temporarily consider these unrealistic speeds a reality. Now, why would such highly advanced people be so enraptured with wonderful us that they'd make a colossal life-sacrificing mega pilgrimage just to see us? Then we'd have to assume that they could actually detect life forms from quadrillions or quintillions of kilometers away, while our most powerful telescopes can only detect the mere existence of exoplanets, nothing more. If aliens did visit, with our world the way it is, it'd be awfully embarrassing. They might try to communicate with our dogs, cats, and dolphins as our civilized representatives. Or they might say, "Beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life down here." Since concrete evidence of extraterrestrial visitors is lacking, we must then assume that they're so secretive that not one of their spacecraft or minute part thereof was ever found. The supposed exception of Nevada's militarily guarded Area 51 would logically house either experimental aircraft or nuclear weapons. Crop circles, supposed imprints from spaceships, have been revealed as being accomplished by artistic pranksters flattening grasses and corn stalks into patterns with boards attached to ropes and implanted stakes. The first rash of unidentified flying object sightings in 1896 perfectly coincided with the earliest time that Zeppelins were commonly flown. World War II era sightings coincided with Germany's launching of experimental saucer-shaped aircraft. Modern sightings tend to coincide nicely with weather balloon flights. Some people are aware that strange creatures do inhabit Earth. They've actually seen them and captured them on film. Not only one type of creature, but over 100 wildly differing types, ranging in size from the microscopic to 1,000 times bigger than humans. They come in all colors and shapes. Some can even change color. Some have no eyes, while others have eyes the size of phonograph records. Their number of appendages range from none to over a dozen. Besides, many can withstand incredible pressures that would pulverize humans in an instant, and some species give off electrical charges. Though what I've stated is stupendous, rivaling the most imaginative science fiction story, it's very real, namely Earth's deep-sea creatures. Now, are they the aliens? No, we are the aliens, having traveled to their world in unusual vehicles and spacesuits. Besides, we bombarded them with petroleum waste, trash, and chemicals instead of the other way around in movies about alien invasions. People even kill sharks 100 times more frequently than sharks kill people. Since we know that no other intelligent biological life forms exist within our immediate solar system or close enough so intelligent conversation can occur, mere knowledge of the existence of alien life could not improve our lives one iota. Our tax money has been squandered on this research while tens of millions of Earthlings suffer at the hands of other Earthlings. There's a popular idea on the internet that many famous people are actually reptilian shapeshifters. Yet such advanced beings infiltrating humankind makes as much sense as humans infiltrating and living among three-toed sloths. Defective cameras, computer equipment, and people having unusual skin problems undoubtedly contribute to this far-out idea. Way far out. Existence of space aliens would have absolutely no bearing on my Christian faith or theology. I surmise that billions or trillions of living planets could be inhabited by advanced life forms in various remote locations in the universe. The problem comes when people use the idea of space aliens as a higher power to replace the Christian God. I even knew of someone on the internet who claimed to have met and interacted with space aliens personally, yet was an atheist who attempted to justify his atheism by saying there's no proof for God's existence. Others use the idea that space aliens have visited to support the idea that we can eventually colonize other planets. Yet the barriers prohibiting the possibility of living on other planets are so numerous and great, they make that impossible. Instead, our efforts must be focused on the problems of overpopulation, pollution, environmental destruction, and personal conflict within the only planet available to us before it's too late. And since humans are intolerant of me and have alienated me, what makes you think people would be friendly towards space aliens? At least I'm human. Again, humans are the strange diabolical creatures. If space aliens did invade us, I'd happily fight on their side. I could not be on your side. Make your side shape up!